All my life, I've had a really good relationship with lemons. As long as I can remember, I've always loved the taste of lemons. I've always loved the taste of a lot of sour foods, such as pickles, grapefruit, whatever have you. And however, during the past decade, the relationship that I've had with lemons has gotten a lot better. Lemons and I are so much closer now. That would be because of the lemonade cleanse that I began doing off and on annually, once a year, for the past decade. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to an episode of My Food Fads. And today we are going to talk about the lemonade cleanse and what some of the benefits are and how you go about doing it. But first, a disclaimer. I'm not a medical expert nor am I trying to push this lemonade cleanse on you. It just might be the thing that you need to perk you up. It's a very once in a while, random, once in a blue moon thing to try out. I don't recommend trying it for more than 40 days, but the most common length of time to try this would be a 10-day stint. So let's first touch on some of the benefits of the lemonade cleanse and things that you can walk away with if you should try it. The most important consequence of the lemonade cleanse is that it will dissolve any sort of toxins that have been trapped into various parts of your body or, hardened, calcified, and just are stuck there, and the lemon juice will suck it out, and it works almost like magic. It cleanses the kidney and the entire digestive system. Lemonade cleanse purifies glands and cells throughout the entire human body. The lemonade cleanse eliminates all waste that has hardened and formed in joints and muscles throughout the entire body. Lemons that you ingest release the tension in muscles, joints, and cells and arteries throughout the entire body. The lemonade cleanse builds a healthy bloodstream. As for skin, it maintains youth and elasticity. It helps eradicate disease. It greatly assists in weight loss. And lastly, and this is so mysterious, it removes cravings for tobacco, which I don't ever use, alcohol, and caffeine. I'm not sure if it removed my craving for caffeine, but it sure really did a number on my taste for white wine, particularly white wine. I can't even think of being on lemons and thinking about wine. It would make me deathly sick. I don't know why it goes like that, but it's true and it's universal. And the craving for white wine, for example. I would say this is across the board for all alcohol, but it's stayed with me. To this day, I can't really drink white wine the way I used to, just, drink it all up, and especially on a hot summer day when it's nice and cold. I can't do that. I just can't. The thought of it is still quite I can't do it. It's disgusting to me. So how do you do the lemonade cleanse? Well, the most important is the morning ritual of drinking a saltwater flush. The saltwater flush consists of 1 quart of lukewarm water, or water that has been boiled and left to cool down, and 2 teaspoons of non-iodized salt. Yes, that's every morning instead of coffee. And guys, this is not fun. Believe me, I tried to get away with it. It doesn't work as well. And this is the pink Himalayan salt that I use. It's non-iodized. And 2 teaspoons of that every morning with warm water. It needs to be gulped down quickly and not sipped, or it won't work. I cannot master that trick. Even after all these years of trying it, I've been doing this pretty much annually ever since 2015, and I guess for 10 years. I cannot get that gulping down to a pat. And for the next 2 to 3 hours after that, you might want to be in a room like this, not far from home, because you don't want to find out the hard way why I'm saying that, but you want to stick really close to home. So it's not a good idea to try this if you're traveling or out with friends. No, don't do that. And you cannot drink just a little of the saltwater flush. It has to be the entire quart of water. So you might ask, well, what is the rest of the lemonade cleanse like? What goes into it? Well, lemons, of course. A sprinkle of cayenne pepper. 2 tablespoons of dark maple syrup, not the lighter kind, but the darker kind. And that's what's been very difficult to find lately. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference. If you buy the lighter kind, it does not really work. And so that's 2 tablespoons into 8 ounces of cold water every day, and drink 12 of those. So you're getting a lot of maple syrup and a lot of water and lots of lemon juice. I would say approximately 64 lemons for the entire 10-day stint, around that much. But you have to sort of even it out, and I believe there is a very particular way that you can measure out the lemon juice. I think it's about 3 to 4 lemons per day, something like that. And it really does depend on how hard. If you buy the lemons that are extremely hard, they will not yield that much juice. And so that will make a big difference. And so the recipe actually does call for 8 ounces of lemon juice, maple syrup, and warm water, but nobody drinks it warm. You could drink it warm. I suppose it would work much better and much quicker if you drank it lukewarm, but I've always had it cold. And I usually fill, one of those large water jugs. That is enough for 2 days, one of those jugs. So I keep filling it over and over again, and then I throw it out at the end of the 10 days. But it's an awful lot of water. And so you're drinking 4 gallons of water every 2 days. Yeah, that's about it. And this is the detox tea that you should be drinking. And there are different detox teas on the market as well, but this is the one that I get. And this one is pretty much available everywhere. And so, yeah, that you drink every night. And I'm telling you guys, this really hurt my stomach. But I found that with the saltwater flush, it's a very essential combination. And you drink this at night, and you can drink other tea during the day, but this must come at night, and the saltwater flush in the morning. So guys, that's 12 glasses of it every day. I know that myself, I could never get much beyond 7 or 8. And it just became a ritual that every time it was dinner time or lunchtime, I would get out the lemonade, and I couldn't down more than 1 glass at a time. That was hard to do. And I remember when my mom was around, it drove her crazy because we could never go anywhere. We could never go shopping. We couldn't go for a ride. We couldn't go for coffee because I always had to stay by the bathroom. So a couple of things that you're going to notice if you do eventually try this master cleanse is that the insides of your mouth are going to become very waxy. That's the lemon oil coming out inside of your mouth, and it's going to feel very slippery. So that's one side effect. Another side effect will be probably that you're not going to be very hungry at all, so long as you keep busy and active. And on that note, you're going to find that your energy level is greatly boosted. When I first began my channel 2 years ago, I did a lemonade cleanse with you. I checked in with you every day for 10 days, and I walked, guys, 75 minutes per day. And after that, I found the starch solution. So I had a good year that year. I really slimmed down and I toned up, and I felt amazing. Another side effect will be that you're going to find on your skin, if it'll feel like sand. And it'll feel like sand because that is the lemon juice and maple syrup pushing out all the toxins in your body. And it feels amazing, you know. I used to think that if I didn't take a bath or a shower, those granular things would just stick to my body. I had to get rid of them. Despite the fact that there are a lot of health benefits and positive feelings about this cleanse, it could have some bad or negative side effects. My feelings of energized energy, I guess, while I'm on the cleanse is very controversial because many other people say that their mind becomes foggy and they feel sleepy all the time. Well, no, not with me, and not with many other people either. When you're on the lemonade cleanse, I guess it depends on what sort of body you have. I am the type of person that will be greatly energized, and you feel light. You feel so cleansed and purified when you're on the lemonade cleanse that you have no other feeling to feel except energy, a lot of energy and happiness, I guess, peace. All of your food, all of the toxins, everything that you've been used to is pushed right out of your system. And so you don't feel that when you're on the lemonade cleanse. So for me, it was a big plus. Unfortunately, not everybody feels like that. Different people have different reactions to it. Another negative side effect would be that eventually it could lead to muscle loss. And I think that this has been some of my problem. When I do a lot of housework, I feel so tired in my legs. I have to sit every hour or so and relax because I don't seem to have enough energy in my legs anymore. They kind of wobble. And when I do a lot of housework and a lot of lifting, I can't handle that for a very long period of time. I think that I have experienced some muscle loss there. The other thing is that it's not the sort of routine that you can easily adapt to on a daily basis. And no, nobody would recommend doing this for more than 30 or 40 days unless you really have something serious going on with your body and you need to do it. But it would lead to a lot of discomfort in the end. And 40 days is an awful lot of time. I've never done 40 days. Maybe I should. I don't think I should, but I wonder how I would feel after those 40 days. I would say people maybe in rehab might have some luck with the 40-day stint. It might really help them. I'm not sure, but 40 days is an awful long time, and it's not easy. It's not easy to keep going to the store and buying juicy lemons and dark maple syrup. The city's going to run out if you keep doing it. Every store will eventually run out of the dark grade B maple syrup. So it's not practical to keep it up. It's very dangerous if you are of a delicate health. For instance, my mom could never have done anything like this because she was not only, she had a very acidic stomach, but she had other problems besides, and it would have just done her in. So I would recommend that if you are in delicate health and you think that you might want to try this, you need to first check with the medical expert because it might not be for you. Although there is no real hard scientific evidence that the lemons fight disease and contribute to weight loss, the results are very tangible and plain to see, but we don't know really what's going on in our body when we're drinking the lemons. It's very hard to put it on paper, come out with hard and clear evidence that really does indicate this is good for our bodies. But I listen to how I feel. And if the lemons make me feel okay, I keep doing it. But the muscle loss is scary. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing it every year. I skipped last year, but I really think I have a need to do it this year. And so even though I'm not ready yet, I haven't bought all the ingredients yet, and I'm still looking for the maple syrup. You know, I really want to give it a go because I always feel much better when I come out of it. Although many people have reported that, oh, as soon as you start eating food, you go back to real food, all the weight comes back on. Well, number one, it's not really designed or formulated for weight loss, although weight loss is a consequence of the 10-day cleanse. Weight loss is just an added bonus. It's more for your inner body than it is for your weight loss, although people will argue it's mostly water. Well, I went down so many sizes the first few times I did it that, you know, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I went to Rome in 2015 and I walked 16 miles a day from the Colosseum to the hotel to the Trevi Fountain, and I came back a changed person in a matter of 4 days. So it depends on how you go about it. But I wasn't doing it while I was in Rome. I did it before I went to Rome. And trust me, I was sorry because I needed a bathroom sometimes and there wasn't one there. I definitely found that the weight did not add on immediately. My body is not like that. And also, you can't go back to food like that. You can't start eating right away. You get sick. This is one thing that a lot of people don't talk about or mention, and they go back immediately to solid foods, and it's the wrong thing to do. So on the 10th day, you're not thinking tomorrow I'm going to have a steak dinner. No, you can't, because you might want to try, and you'll find after a bite or two, either you get sick or you get full. And so the 11th day, you need to juice, maybe orange juice, soups, and stuff like that. That's how I showed you when I first started the channel. And I juiced the next day, and I was okay. Anyway, I hope that I have managed to inform you a little bit more about the Lemonade Cleanse and my upcoming journey, which is going to be very interesting indeed, because the last time that I did it, not 3 years ago, but 2 years ago, the year before last, it wasn't, it was very disappointing to me because I did not flush all my toxins out. I still felt like something wasn't right, but I'm going to try it again. And I'm not sure I'll vlog it. We'll have to see. Thank you so much for listening and watching.